This is week 5 of the 2010 season. Coach Jim Schwartz and the Detroit Lions are 2-2. We are coming off of the victory last week on the road against the Green Bay Packers. We entered the game the heavy underdogs, having lost our last 2 games, all the struggles we've had the past couple of seasons. The Lions hadn't won on the road against Green Bay since the 1991 season, and the Packers would get on the board first with a Crosby field goal, but we would score the next 17 points. Touchdown run from Morris, touchdown pass from Stafford, and a field goal from Hansen put us up 17-3 in the second quarter. Crosby hit a long field goal late in the first half to make it a 17-6 halftime game, but Crosby would struggle the rest of the way. He would miss his final 3 field goal attempts of the game. 2 of them were on the longer end, but one was an absolute chip shot that he got wide. Crosby really struggled, but the Packers would respond. Our offense couldn't do anything in the second half. We were just trying to hold them off as long as we could, but they got a touchdown pass early in the fourth and then a touchdown pass late in the fourth quarter. They went for 2 both times and couldn't get them. The Packers had a 1-point lead with a little over a minute left. Our offense had been struggling so much, but we found a way to get it done. Got ourselves a first down and then a long touchdown pass. Stafford to Burleson, stunning the Packers, finding a way to get the win, 25-18. What an exciting victory for the Lions. First time taking down the Packers in Green Bay since the 91 season. That improves our record to 2-2, big upset win. And I will look at all the week 4 results. The Jets beat the Bills, the Seahawks beat the Rams, Saints beat the Panthers, stay unbeaten. Lions beat the Packers 25-18 in Green Bay, our second win of the season. Matching our win total here already this season, the combined win total of the previous 2 seasons for the Lions. Big victory, big upset win for us. The Bengals beat the Browns, Ravens beat the Steelers, Titans beat the Broncos, Falcons beat the 49ers by 2, Colts beat the Jaguars by 1, the Raiders beat the Texans, Redskins beat the Eagles, Chargers beat the Cardinals, Giants beat the Bears, Patriots beat the Dolphins by a field goal. That was all the week 4 results. And now a look here, the players of the week. Matt Hasselbeck, quarterback for the Seahawks, offensive player of the week, and DeJuan Landry, strong safety for the Ravens, defensive player of the week. The AFC offensive player of the week, Malcolm Floyd, wide receiver from the Chargers, and the NFC defensive player of the week, Philip Dillard, middle linebacker of the Giants. Now look here at our stats. DeAndre Levy has been all over the field defensively, leading tackler by far. He has 34 tackles. Next in line with tackles is Louis Delmas, who is less than half. He also has an interception, though, Delmas does. Peterson is third in tackles. He was banged up last game, nothing real serious, but we're not going to have him this week. Houston also, INT on the season. He had a big interception for us early on in the game last week, where Williams has a defensive touchdown. He's able to get against the Vikings. Palmer also with an interception for us on the season. Sue and Avril getting some sacks for us. Jason Hansen, 5 of 6 on the season, along with 45 yards, hitting all his extra points. Nick Harris, 23 punts on the season. Maurice Morris, 20 kick returns, along with 32. Eric King, 11 punt returns. And Fitzpatrick played a lot in week 1. Stafford, our guy, and he's doing well for us. 720 yards passing, 7 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. He has been making some mistakes, obviously the 3 INTs. Been taking too many sacks, been losing too much yardage when taking the sacks as well. And he has a couple fumbles also for us. So there's certainly been some good things with him. There's some been bad things, but he is definitely a very intense and tough competitor, and able to get ourselves a victory last week. A huge win for us, giving us a ton of momentum Jarvis Best has been playing well for us. The rookie, 190 yards. He has 1 touchdown. He's our leading rusher, despite having less than half the attempts with Kevin Smith. He has 1 touchdown, and so does Maurice Morris, all with 1 TD. Nate Burleson, what a huge game it was from him. 19 receptions on the season now, 369 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Calvin Johnson Jr., he has 14 catches. Did not have any for us last week. Still, obviously a huge player for us. Packers did a good job defending him. Aaron Brown is third with 10 catches. He has 1 touchdown, mostly coming from the backfield for us. We have used quite a few different backs on the ground, in the air as well. And now I'll look here at our opponent coming up here for this Week 5 matchup. The St. Louis Rams, Bobby Carpenter, their leading tackler with 26. Long has 5 sacks on the season. Bartell has an interception for the Rams. Roach and Dahl also with INTs for the Rams defense. Josh Brown, 6 of 9 on the season. Long of 48, he's hit all his extra points. Donnie Jones, 27 punts. Amendola with 9 kick returns, most by 1. And punt returns, all Donnie Avery. Passing wise, A.G. Feely has gotten some play, but most is from the rookie, the first overall draft pick, Sam Bradford, 627 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, long of 33, sacked 5 times, 50% completion percentage. So not a great ratio there, but he's the rookie, and he's got the Rams off to a 2-2 start, already doubling their win total from last season. Steven Jackson, 352 yards. He has 4 touchdowns. He's been good for the Rams. Darby is second with 74 yards rushing. Leading receiver, Donnie Avery with 17 grabs. Daniel Fells has 13. Keenan Burton has 12. He has a touchdown. Gilliard has a touchdown. Avery has 2 touchdowns for the Rams. And now I look at some notable stats around the NFL. Curtis Lofton leads with 37 tackles. Sean Ellis, Dwight Freeney lead with 7 sacks. Gerald Alexander leads with 4 INTs. Quite a few kickers have been perfect so far. Dan Carpenter, Ryan Lindell lead with long field goal, 56 attempts. Mark Sanchez, the best quarterback rating. Peyton Manning, the most passing yards. Drew Brees and Mark Sanchez tied for the most passing touchdowns. Michael Turner, 399 rushing yards. David Benson, second, 377. Most rushing touchdowns is D'Angelo Williams. Sproul the highest average, Turner the highest per game. TJ Hushmanzada and Marcus Colston lead with 29 catches. Andre Johnson with the most receiving yards and most receiving yards per game. Colston and Jennings lead with 5 touchdown grabs. So that's a look at statistics, and we'll take a look here at the Week 5 schedule. And Week 5 will begin Sunday 1 p.m. Buccaneers at the Bengals, Falcons at the 0-4 Browns, Giants at the Texans, Chiefs at the Colts, Packers at the Redskins, Jaguars at the Bills, 0-4 Broncos at the Ravens, Bears at the Panthers, Rams at the Lions, both teams 2-2, off to surprisingly good 2-2 starts. for both teams. First two draft picks from last season, teams finishing at the bottom of the NFL. But not off to awful starts here. Then defending Super Bowl champions Saints, they're 4-0. They'll play at 4-5 at the Cardinals, 4-15, 4-0 Chargers at the 3-1 Raiders. Big game there. Titans at the Cowboys. Sunday night, Eagles at the 49ers, and Monday night, the Vikings at the Jets. That is a look at the Week 5 schedule. And now we'll take a look here at the standings. So there are 3 teams unbeaten in the NFL. The Saints, the Patriots, and the Chargers. That is it through 4 weeks of the season. 2 of them in the AFC, and the Saints, the defending Super Bowl champions, the lone unbeaten NFC team. AFC North, the Steelers have the lead. They are 3-1. Bengals and Ravens right behind them. Browns looking for their first win. AFC South, the Colts lost their first 2, won the next 2. They are tied with the Jaguars right now. The Patriots first place in the AFC East. Jets have just 1 loss, they're 3-1. Chargers are 4-0. Raiders are 3-1 in the AFC West. NFC North, the Vikings had a bye last week. They are 2-1, and we are behind them in second place right now, 2-2. We are ahead of the Packers because we beat them head-to-head. And the Bears, they are 1-3. NFC South, Saints 4-0. Panthers are 3-1. NFC East, Redskins and Giants are 3-1. Eagles at 2-2. The NFC West, the Seahawks in first place with a 3-1 record. And now we'll look here at the injury report. So Julian Peterson was injured, a dislocated elbow. He will not be good to go for us in this game. Unfortunate there, but it doesn't look like he'll be missing extended time. Steven Peterman down to about 7 weeks left on his injury report. Look at some injuries around the NFL. John Kuhn was injured. Packers game against us. Now look here at the Rams, our opponents coming up right here. They're going to be without left end Hall Davis and without left guard Jacob Bell. And the Steelers still dealing with some tough offensive injuries. They're still going to be without Melody Moore. They're without Roethlisberger for about 7 weeks. Now they're going to be without Byron Leftwich for about 4. So tough there for the Steelers. They're coming off their first loss of the season. Texans, they're dealing with quite a few injuries. Of course, they lost Matt Schaub. Vince Young is going to be out this week for the Titans. And Cedric Benson, the second leading rusher in the NFL, he's going to be out this week as well. A few injuries there for the Bills. Dolphins dealing with some injuries. Gore down to about 4 weeks on his injury. And that's a look around the notable injuries on the NFL. And now it is time here for our Week 5 game. Let's go. Here we are, second home game of the season. And this is a matchup between the 2 teams that finished with the worst record in the NFL last season. But both teams right now are at 500, 2-2, so surprisingly strong starts for both teams. And we got ourselves a win Week 1 at the Bears. We're in both of these games against the Eagles and Vikings. Valiant efforts, lost them both. Able to get ourselves a huge win last week against the Packers. For the Rams, they were able to get a win Week 1 at home against the Cardinals. Then a loss by field goal against the Raiders. And a loss by field goal at home against the Redskins. They were able to take down the Seahawks at home last week. So all their games have been close. Their 2 losses, well, they beat the Redskins. Their 2 losses have been by a total of 8 points. And lost to the Raiders, beat the Redskins, lost to the Seahawks. And they're looking to get back in the win column here. And for us, we are looking to make it 2 in a row. Can we find a way to do it? Big game coming up here. Trying to get ourselves above 500 here in Week 5. Can we find a way to do it? The Rams, the road team here. And they're going going to be wearing their white pants. And for us, the home team, for the second time this season, we are just going to be wearing our regular home uniforms. Let's do it. Week 5, St. Louis Rams, Detroit Lions, both teams 2-2. Come on.
Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Downtown Detroit, Michigan, and welcome to Ford Field. I'm Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth. Glad to have you with us for this head-to-head between the Rams and the Lions. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the two quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys, obviously guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on.
So here we go in Detroit, Michigan. Lions win the toss. We elect to receive. Breast Cancer Awareness Month here in the NFL. Two teams that had the worst record in the NFL last season, but both are off to surprisingly strong 2-2 starts. We are underway here. Second home game of the season, coming off of a big road victory against the Packers.
He gets out to the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense will start at the 28-yard line.
Hand off to Maurice Morris, and he's shut down 2-yard loss for play.
Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
I'm hoping we can get something going there. On the ground, the first play, no success.
Looks left.
Stafford to Williams. Gonna make the catch, but not able to stay on his feet.
For plays like that, you have to loosen them up some with some deep attempts for the short passes underneath the work.
Stafford to Williams, that's complete. And he's gonna get up to about the 45 for the 6.
Injury timeout. He looks to have hurt his wrist. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Pass picks up about 4 yards on the carry. 2nd and 6 yards to go. Between the tackles, he's off.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets
This
up
one
play
there,
action,
Kevin
and
Smith
there's
up the
almost
middle.
no way to stop an offense. If you can't stop the
Stafford's going to take off. He's going to get about 6 yards. Could have taken a chance downfield, but saw some room. Was going to make a safe decision. Quarterbacks in this game, the first overall draft picks of the last 2 drafts. Matthew Stafford, the Lions. Sam Bradford, the Rams. Pressure there. Oof. Robin's able to win there quickly.
Was the intended receiver on the play.
You bring a little pressure and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
3rd and 4 here. I'm gonna go with Maurice Morris.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
4th and 4.
And they keep the offense out there on 4th down.
And since one this was on a long field earlier, got it short. We're gonna go for it. Need to get up to about the 31-yard line. Come on. 4th and 4. Williams has the catch, and I think he's got the first down. Yes, he does. Ooh, take the risk, make the decision to go for it. And we're going to pick up a big-time first down here. Extend our opening drive. We're now about 6 minutes in game clock here. We're up to the 31-yard line. First set of downs, pressure here. Ooh, Stafford trying to throw it to the sideline. Rams are pretty much all over that. Stafford to Brown. Complete. And Brown has been so effective receiving wise. Coming out of the backfield for us. They're out to the flats, getting it to him. Nice pick. 13 here. Stafford getting nothing there, pressure coming, running it up, throwing it away.
The goal line, only a dozen yards away now.
Second and 10.
Good coverage downfield.
Stafford's gonna run for it. Oh, he's gonna try to get up the sideline. He's gonna go 5. And they got a room as a second out of bounds. That's how the play ends. Look for more.
And they need just 8 for the score.
It's gonna get us closer. It's gonna give us a shot here. What a drive it has been to begin things here. Second home game of the season.
To the end zone.
To Calvin Johnson Jr. Not gonna happen. It will be so bold.
And it appears that the coach will keep his offense out there.
That's what we're doing. Calvin Johnson Jr. in motion.
As a man short to
Missed him.
Wow, that just went from a gutsy call to a silly call. I mean, this is still very early in the game to be giving up that kind of field position.
Well, a really long drive here. settled for 3, but it's more annoying to get nothing out of it. We took the risk, not able to get the throw where we needed it, and not able to connect with Calvin Johnson. But it's going to at least give the Rams some tough field position. Sam Bradford, rookie QB, going to be starting inside his own 10. Number 8 begins at the 8. Go on. No, it will not go on the ground. It's going to be play action. And Bradford's going to get it to Gillian for a 17-yard gain. Nice play there from the rookie QB.
Away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Oh, play action completely fooled Trosnick. And Gillian, his second reception, he's going to get a bunch all the way up to the 46. Two catches, 46 yards. And the 46-yard line now for the Rams.
And the receivers, but also in those big guys up front.
And wow. Their offense to just come out here right down the field against us. Defense, step it up now, come on. Trying to get that one out to the sideline and complete.
They line up at the 46. He's searching for a receiver.
Jackson still going. Jackson, a huge game. And it's going to be even more. Up on manual. Going to call a face mask on the tackle. And the Rams, who began the drive at their own 8-yard line, they are quickly up to our 16-yard line. The defense really going to have to step up for us now. Looking to pass. Trosnick read it beautifully. Trying to get the halfback screen out there.
Steven Jackson was the intended receiver. Passes it short.
Let's go. Nothing here for Bradford either. Well, what happened on that play? I'm going to look at it out of curiosity. Bradford, I was trying to go real short there, and the receiver was not looking at it at all. I was hoping for like a real short little pass there. Not on the same page. That's its receiver, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 10. Big spot here.
And the pigskin at the 16. Searching for an open man.
And along the sideline, we're not going to get the completion. And over the Rams, they got a chance to get on the board first here with the field goal. Brown lines up.
St. Louis is looking to go up by 3.
And Brown has got it.
And the kick is good.
So we passed up a field goal opportunity, went for a 4th.
They take a 3-0 lead. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon.
And the Rams are going to strike first. They connect on their field goal attempt.
Brown will kick it deep. Clark is back to receive the kick. Caught at the 8. He takes it back to the 29-yard line. The Lions will begin this drive at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. We had a long drive last possession. Took a risk in the end and didn't connect on it.
Give to the
Went
tailback.
off the best halfback draw.
Racks up 5 on the run.
5 yards there. Nice start.
Brings up 2nd down and 5. He gets up the
Stafford
throw.
trying to get it to Morse cut.
Matthew Stafford was not the most accurate passer in the league. He lets balls get away from him sometimes, and occasionally they're fairly easy completions.
5 here.
Betts gets the carry. Excellent job by the defense to force a 3 and out.
Always thought the most important portion of any drive was that
Shut down.
first down. It gives you a little offensive momentum going, but anytime you go 3 and out, it is so tough on your defense. A lot of times 3 and outs translates to points against your team and entire defense.
Here's the punt. Every move. On 3 now, our defense gave up a bunch of yards pretty quickly. We're able to hold the Rams to 3. Get a strong start here. Let's take over the 27 handoff. Jackson, 1 yard.
And that's why you send all those
And the
guys.
second overall draft pick,
That time there were
Ndamukong Suh, makes a tackle.
He was lucky to get anything on the
First overall draft pick, Bradford. And shotgun here, 2nd and 9. Going deep towards the sideline. Spivey getting out there, trying to get it to Burton. No catch, 3rd and 9 here.
3rd down and 9. With the ball on the 28-yard line. Looking for a man.
And it's going to be caught by Gilliard. Somehow he's going to come up with the catch. Ooh, we had a chance at that too. Deflected by Wade.
It's 4th down.
Gilliard will make another catch here, but
This one away.
he'll be well short. Jones out to punt it away. King brought down around the 26.
return to the 24. You don't hear me talking about the punter very often, but the punter got the job done there. Anytime you get that kind of hang time, it gives those coverage guys a chance to get down the field and make the tackle. Great play by the punter.
Handoff to Smith. He's going to lose a yard.
And from their own 25-yard line.
2nd and 11 here.
He lets it go.
Stafford trying to go across the middle of Burleson, and we are lucky to still have the ball. Not a good throw there from Stafford. And Fletcher was all over that. Fortunately for us, he was not able to make the catch. Could have been an
It's
interception.
3rd down
Said
and
it'll be
11 to
3rd
go.
and 11. Dodged a bullet there. Can we really make it hurt? Can we find a way to get a first down? Stafford, heavy pressure.
As he's hit.
Burleson is going to make the tackle.
The Rams did
5-yard
an excellent
gain.
job tackling and keeping things in front of them on that series to force the 3 and out.
Yeah, it'll be time to punt it away.
The Rams
Here's
have
the
everyone on the line. Looks like they are coming after this one.
Here's the punt. Fair catch called on the 21.
They were forced to punt on their last
Just
drive.
6 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Bradford will look to
Short throw
throw
to the left.
and no
We have
catch.
a Lions player who appears to be shaken up.
There's a Ram. No, it is a Lion who is down. Hopefully there's nothing serious there. Get an update when we can. Hopefully he'll be alright. Here comes the last play of the first quarter, surely, barring a penalty.
Short
A
throw
2nd
to
and
the
10
right.
here.
He's brought down at the 24-yard line. Still
He was
a lot of
penalty
time
perhaps, I don't
left,
know.
at the
But
end of one,
that'll
and
end
the
for the
score
first
is
quarter.
3-0.
3-0 Rams. Nick. No, we won't rush him back. We'll get him back when available. Big third and 8 here. Two teams that are excited about having 2-2 records here. Both teams feeling like if they want to be competitive this season, this is a big game here. This is a game you can win, have a winning record. And they're going to get it to Avery. Oh, they're going to find a way.
Receivers who can make plays like that on third down tend to have nice long careers.
Quick pass across. Avery was very quick getting through there and getting the first down.
Looks left. Here's a short pass. That would be a 7-yard
And
pickup.
this feels like a huge game here. Like both teams.
Really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
Second and 3. Jackson is going to get brought down. Levy, second tackle of the game. Nothing there for Jackson. Great work. Here we go. Third down play. And off to Jackson.
Gives it up the middle.
Jackson's got the first to midfield.
Midfield.
I find that when I watch Steven Jackson play, I have to almost remind myself that this guy is 6'2" and 230 pounds. I mean, he's built like an old-time fullback, and yet he plays like a guy that is a scat back, LaDainian Tomlinson, Adrian Peterson kind of guy. He is a rare, rare talent in this league.
Throws toward the sideline, not able to get his feet in. Second and 10 now. Oh, and Bosch will make the tackle.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play
Another
this offense is
third
built on.
down opportunity, another chance for a defense. Make a big play, maybe 4-down territory for the Rams, depending on the situation.
Pass is short right
No.
side.
Complete, and Houston is blocked, he may go. They had the blocking downfield. They had the completion, Darby had space, touchdown.
The Rams score the game's first touchdown.
Wow, halfbacks that can play like wide receivers. I don't know how you play defensive back in this league anymore. What a play.
Josh Brown adds the extra point.
Nothing here. The Rams lead in Detroit.
Brown is ready to kick it away. Clark is deep, looking to return the kickoff. Collects it at the 7. He gets back to the 29 before being stopped.
Feels like probably for both teams, if we want to have a chance to be competitive this season, we've got to win this game. Connor, man, he's been getting banged up quite a bit this year. Looks like his game is going to be over. Fortunate there. Hopefully it's nothing serious, of course. Hopefully our offense can get a nice drive here.
Surveys the field.
Stafford got it. Calvin Johnson Jr. His first reception in a while. Dislocated hip. He's definitely in some serious discomfort there on the sideline. It's a nice completion. Let's work here for our offense. Stafford to Lewis. And there's another completion, another nice game.
Coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
First grab for Lewis, and we got past midfield. Respond, we can respond here, come on.
Flips out short.
Alvin Johnson Jr. once again. We'll have another grab. It's got 5.
He throws
To
downfield.
Brown, got it to him.
King
Let's go.
is there to bring him down.
The Lions are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their
Find
third
a
first
little
down.
seam there and get it to Brown. Stafford hanging in there tough. Putting the throw right on the money.
Dumps it out right.
Complete to Pettigrew.
He's
And
brought
he's
down
going to get a
at
nice
the
7-yard
17.
gain. His first catch in the ball
Picks
game.
up maybe 7 with that
And
hit.
we're driving
That'll
it
make
here.
it second down.
Got in the red zone before. Can work out. Second 3 here. Stafford to Lewis. Touchdown Lions.
The Lions use 6 plays and take it 70 yards.
Let's go. We are on the board here in week 5. Touchdown pass.
Big kick here. This will make it a 3-point game.
And Hanson
Jason Hanson
gets the
makes
extra
it a
point. 10
3-point
to
game.
7 to score. Stafford to Lewis, 17 yards.
Hanson will kick it deep.
Excellent drive there. And Dolly is going to be hit on the 26th.
26-yard line.
Let's go. Come on, defense. Oh, Jackson's going to make a nice cut.
And the tackle
Sue,
is made.
good work.
Ryan Tamaka
Going
Sue.
back and making the
Jackson
tackle.
picks up 5 yards. He's going to throw.
Gilliard are not able to hang on.
Marty Gilliard was the intended receiver on the play.
3rd and 5, defense got a chance to make a stop here. Come on.
Here's the pass.
Houston breaks it up, and it'll be 4th down. Houston, great play.
Following the pass deflection.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on
Let's
defense
go,
to get the ball
going
back
back,
and
they
give your team a
shut it
chance on
down.
offense.
King is back deep to receive. King will
Okay,
take it
to
at
the
the
26.
21.
And we got ourselves a bit of
Lions got
momentum
a little
here.
boost on that last series by punching it in. Now they want to build on that.
Goes through his progression. James Laurinaitis makes his
struck us a couple times last week. Big losses on sacks, and that is what's going to happen here. Stafford was still in the pocket trying to move out. Quickly ran out of time. Big loss. And Stafford, pressure coming there, just throws it away. With it over Brown's head, the sidelines. It's going to be 3rd and 25 here. Wilson motioning out.
Still looking for an open man.
Stafford firing, trying to give Colin Johnson Jr. a chance.
Matthew Stafford really let that one go. He's definitely got the arm strength to make those kinds of throws, and everybody knows that, but accuracy is still the key to winning in this game.
Gonna have to punt it away here. So we do nothing but go backwards. Got the punt away, hopefully we can handle this nicely. Wade hustling down. Avery's gonna make a move. He's gonna get up to beyond midfield. So very, very good field position for the Rams. They take over with a 3-point lead. 4:36 left in the second quarter.
Good coverage downfield. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
These have been the two worst teams in the NFL the past 2 seasons. And right now they're both with 2-2 records. Winner can have a winning record heading into week 6. It's a big game here.
On the inside handoff.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He did audible and only came away with a short gain.
Manual all over it. There's a flag. There's a holding call on Adam Goldberg. We're going to accept the penalty because it's going to knock them out of field goal range. 42-yard line, so it's going to be second down still. Bradford towards the sideline. He's going to get it to Gilliard. Oh, they're going to get a nice pick up
Well,
there.
they got away with that one. Really not a very good play throwing back across your body like that, but every once in a while you'll
We'll be
sneak
taken
that
to
in.
the 2-minute warning. And a 3rd and 9 play coming up here. Come on, defense. 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 Across the middle, Gilliard.
He's whistled down at the 14. Marty Gilliard makes it 5 catches for the game.
It's a completion across the middle. Bradford throw towards the sideline.
He's pushed out of bounds.
It's gonna be a catch.
Sam
Bradford
Bradford looks to
is
have been
down.
shaken
Now
up a bit on
he's
that
getting
one.
up. He's in pain. And Sam Bradford is gonna have to leave the field here. That was a catch along the sideline. He was able to get his feet in bounds. It's gonna bring in AJ Feely here with 1:35 left in the first half.
Passes to the end
Feely,
zone.
he's gonna go to the end zone. His first attempt, and it's gonna be broken up in the corner of the end zone.
Marty Gilliard was the intended receiver.
Feely coming out here firing. Trying to get the Rams in the end zone.
He's searching for a
Looking at
receiver.
7 here. Picked off by by King. What an interception. Unbelievable catch by King. And no one's going to catch him. He's going to take it back for a pick six. An unbelievable pick six there. What an insane one-handed catch. And he was off to the races. And what a huge swing here in this one. King went up and he caught that with one hand, and there was no one going to catch him. And Detroit Lions fans have not had much at all to cheer about the past couple of seasons. They are fired up here. Lions trying to win our second straight game, trying to get to 3-2. And we've come from behind, down 10-0 here. And we've got the lead. It's just 1:15 left in the first half. Hanson remains perfect on extra points. Unbelievable defensive play there. Fourteen to 10, the Lions with the lead.
Hanson is ready to kick this one off.
And Hanson will kick it off. Tackle around the 28.
The Rams turn the ball over on an interception their last time out.
And what will the Rams do here? Sam Bradford still not in. He was knocked out the last drive. A.J. Feely threw a pick six.
Rolls to his right.
And Spivey's gonna break it off.
Almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Yeah, the Rams still firing here. With Feely. And that was another scary moment for them, surely.
Moves to his right.
Now we're gonna take a timeout. We will use our first timeout here. There's 1 minute left and it's 3rd and 17. We got a good opportunity to shut them down and then force them to give us the ball back.
Gets the pass off.
Firing it out towards the sideline is not in his feet and downs. Incomplete. So we don't have to use any more timeouts. And there's 56 seconds left here. King, who made the unbelievable defensive play. Chance to return here. And he's going to drop it. Ooh. Well, fortunately, he will pick it right back up. Had the unbelievable one-handed INT, and then he's going to drop the punt there. But no problem. Rams are not able to get downfield quick enough for it to matter. 48 seconds left here. Burleson, he is wide open. No, Stafford overthrew him a little bit. The Rams completely blew it in the coverage, and we completely blew the opportunity. Oh man. And not a good look for either team. What happened there with the coverage and the throw a bit too far. Burleson had to dive for it and still couldn't make the catch. So, really kicking ourselves there. We could have just taken it. Could have gotten a huge play there. Gotta move on here. Shake it off. We can still get something here. 43 seconds left. Stafford to Brown, caught along the sideline, forced out of bounds at the 45.
Brown makes his third grab.
There's a big dude. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. Gonna have to use a timeout still, Booth.
He throws short.
Pettigrew's gonna make the catch, but
Good defense all over the field that
Just gotta
time.
take some
The
time
deep
off,
routes covered,
take one of our
and when they tried to
timeouts.
dump it off to the tight end, they were on it.
Maybe a yard was gained. Well, we're up to the 43.
The pass is away.
Scheffler is gonna make the catch and he's gonna get out of bounds. The 33.
At the 33-yard
10-yard pickup. Stopping the clock with 26 seconds remaining. Now we missed the opportunity deep downfield, but we're still driving it here. 26 seconds remaining.
searching for an open
And
man.
they're giving it across the middle. They're giving it open
James
floor
Laurinaitis was
to
there for the
Smith.
stop.
And they didn't pick up the first down
It's going to
that
get us
time, but
going
you
to
drop
field
back,
goal
you make a
range.
good throw like that. Now
Hustling
you're in
up here.
position to try and pick up this first down.
It takes most of the clock. Stafford hit as he tries to throw. It's going to be deflected. And we're not even going to use our last time out. Well, didn't want to use last time out. Wanted to save it. And we were pretty fortunate that that ball was deflected. Stafford hit as he was trying to throw. One play left here in the first half. We'll try to be able to increase our lead to 7. Jason Hansen out here for us. Come on. And Hansen has got it. 17-10. The Lions lead at the half, scoring the final 17 points of the first half, all in the second quarter.
We come to halftime here. The score is 17-10.
Ready to begin the second half here in Detroit. Both teams looking to be the turnaround team of the season. These two have been the worst two teams in the NFL the past 2 seasons. Both trying to turn it around big time here. And it feels like there can only be one team that can do it. It feels like this one. Whoever wins this is going to have the chance to be able to do that. The winner will move to 3-2. Rams had a 10-0 lead. They scored the final 17 points of the first half. As it kicks it off, second half underway.
Gets the ball at around the 10.
And we will make the tackle around 23.
He makes it to the 23-yard line.
So Sam Bradford knocked out of the game in the second quarter. And his game may very well be done.
Looking for a man.
Feely out to pass, and he's going to be picked off again. Spivey with the IND.
The 35.
Feely had a very costly interception, a pick 6 in the second quarter. Now he's going to start the second half with an IND. Feely trying to get it through there, and he's going to get picked off. That is a huge play here. What a start here. The first play of the second half. And it is a massive play for us.
It's the
There
tailback.
goes Kevin Smith. A big run. 25-year-old to up to the down.
And you can see a defense, when they get gouged for a big run like that, they all start looking around and thinking, whose gap was that? Who gave up that
go. Adam Reese Morris, and he's not going to have anything there, about 3-yard loss.
Usually you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when the defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
Second goal here, 13-yard line. We do.
Good coverage downfield.
Trying to get it to Calvin Johnson.
Was the intended
It's
receiver
not going to
on the
happen. It's
play.
going to be third and goal here. We're going to give ourselves a chance to get in the end zone here, but don't want to lose a field goal opportunity. Good play here. Got to be smart. Got to find a way to get it done here. Come on.
Surveys the
Stafford
field.
rolling out, trying to buy time. He's going to try to get the throw to Burleson as he was coming across. And head
Nate
back.
Burleson was the intended receiver.
Just missed that time, bringing him down
It'll be
for a
fourth and
sack,
goal.
but great pressure to force an incompletion.
That's going to bring out the field goal unit for us here. Hanson, over the last play of the first
Can
half.
make it a 2-score game.
Trying to get an early second half field goal now. And no problem there. It is 20 to 10.
Hanson will kick it deep. Gets the ball at around the 10. The Rams want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover.
Play action. And Barney's going to cut. He's going to get around 10 yards.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that.
Play
You
there
get
for the Rams.
yourselves in position defensively. You think you're in the right spot. You're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that. You go, hey, that's a good throw.
Balls in motion. Jackson's got a nice run. He's going to make a move. And oh, he almost broke it all the way. Follett was able to hang on at the end. Stephen Jackson nearly took that all the way there.
Jackson
And then what
gets
they're
on
on
the
the
inside.
ground, it's going to make sense. Gilly thrown 2 picks already. Jackson, no success here. Shotgun out. Darby is with him, second and 10. And Avery's going to come back and make a really nice catch. They'll have it inside the 20. Feeling nice through there.
He is a threat to take it all the way on any play.
Second grab of the game for him. And Avery will get the Rams in the red zone here.
It's a pass.
Deflected.
Design. Gets a
Zone
handle.
very nice play
Here's a
there.
look at today's red zone numbers. Made possible by Old Spice Body Wash. The greatest smell in the NFL.
I'm going to break that up there. What, second and 10 now.
Short pass to his left.
Gilliard is going to be brought
He's
down.
tackled at the 18. Marty Gilliard brings in his 6th catch of the game.
And here we go. It's going to be third and 9. 9 minutes left here in the third quarter. gonna try to run. There's nowhere for him to go. There's nothing open. Danny Marsh is gonna get the sack here. Those two.
His first sack of the season.
Danny Marsh, good work there. And now Brown will come out and attempt a 38-yard field goal, and it will be right through.
He splits the uprights. And with that, the score is the Rams 13, the Lions 20. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon.
2013 the score now.
Brown looks ready to kick it away.
Rams bouncing back, nice drive there from field.
And he'll
Morris
return
on
this
the
one
return.
from the 7.
And Morris brought down at the 27.
Lions come out looking to get another scoring drive going here. They got 3 last time.
Stafford and the Lions starting at the 27 here. And off Kevin Smith has got someone up the middle
He's dropped down at
for about 7 yards. We'll take it. Good start. 7:30. And in the third quarter, it's Smith first down.
The offensive line has been doing a good job opening up some holes. On the ground, over the
Nice
tailback.
Nice run there for about 8 yards.
47-yard line.
He's having absolutely no success on the ground until that run. Nice pickup there, and it'll be 2nd and 2.
Still looking for an open man.
Stafford gets
Incomplete pass. He just threw that
7-2
one away.
here. Had a huge loss last week and had a really big loss again this week. With sacks, getting rid of that one. 32. Kevin Smith can pick up on the ground.
And they'll run him
He's
again.
gonna try to leap forward.
Yeah, they were lucky just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I don't like the call when you're in a third down situation. I'm paying the quarterback so much money. He's getting the ball there.
I'm gonna be putting it here. Around 47. And try to pull it deep. Here's Bootsy King hustling, and it's gonna get into the
Ball
end
goes into
zone.
the end zone. Touchback. They'll take over at the 20.
Shoot. It's a little too far there.
Rolling out to his right.
Big hit, man.
At the 21-yard line.
I tell you, as a defense, you don't mind giving up a little dinky throw like that to the tight end. That's good defense.
Moves to his right.
Swatted. Nice defense
Coming
there.
up after that incompletion.
Third and 9 here. You can hear the Detroit Lions fans fired up here, hoping for a stop.
Looking for a man.
Feel it going deep. That's gonna get out of bounds into
So
on the sideline.
the field after
They're
failing
gonna have to punt.
to convert for a first down on that series.
And it really looked like the defense won the battle up front. The big guys controlling the line of scrimmage made the difference there.
King will take off at the 31. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you. But
Stafford to Lewis, and he goes down.
Was
Can't
his intended target.
throw it low to Lewis, but not able to make the grab. 3rd and 8 here. Try to catch him off guard and hand
Gives
it
it
to
up the
Brown.
gut.
Brown out towards the sideline.
He
He's got
gets
him
knocked
out.
down fouls at the 44-yard line. He
Brown
just gave
using
his
his
team a huge
speed.
lift with that carry.
Taking it all the way to the
Just getting it
sideline
done. You
again.
can credit the offensive line all you want, but when you get it back in that 3rd down situation that's able to break off a big one like that, what a lift it gives your football team.
Big play call there. Able to get the job done. Excellent work. 1st and 10 here at the 44. Hand off to Best, and Best has got about 8 yards there.
Best gains around 8 yards on the run.
Tremendous work. Second and 2.
He's searching for a receiver.
Stafford gets it to
Burst of speed,
Williams.
and he's in the
And
open.
they left him a little bit too much room there on the sideline. He was making sure Stafford didn't scramble. Stafford keeping his awareness up there, running the money. That's a nice pickup there. Williams to catch. He's going to get it all the way up to the 36.
Good coverage downfield.
Oh,
Calvin Johnson was the intended receiver on the play.
Good pressure that time, and they forced the bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
36-yard line. Hand off nice
He
Morris.
breaks forward to about the 33.
And that'll be the last play of the 3rd quarter. That's going to take us into the 4th with the clock run out here. And we got ourselves a 20-13 lead, 1 quarter left. We're threatening to get in the field goal range. We're right on the cusp right now. We'll have a big play, big 3rd down, starting off the 4th. Let's get fired up here. 1 quarter left. Can we do it? Come on.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. The score is 20-13. The Lions are in field goal range to begin the 4th quarter. They're up by a touchdown.
Here we go. Huge spot here to begin the 4th. 1 quarter left. Big game here, week 5. We're going to come over with Brown. We're going to hand it off to Brown.
Inside hit.
And Brown's going to lose a yard.
You know, listen, I would never want to block the defensive lineman, so, I've seen
Well, we
these
tried to make the
guys, I
field
know
goal
these
easier.
guys,
Instead,
they're
we're just
big
going to
and
make
they're
it more
nasty.
difficult.
But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to
It's a
get in
loss
the
there. So
way.
this will be about 51 yarder here for Jason Hansen. He's going to try to extend our lead double digits. And Hansen off the crossbar. Oh, and how gut-wrenchingly close is that? Let me think about the single yard that was lost on 3rd down, and I could not have been much closer. Would have been a big field goal, would have made it a 2-possession lead. Instead, Feely and the Rams will take over 3rd and 41, trailing by 7. And start things off, Steven Jackson. And strong run right up the middle. 1st down and a bit more. Another handoff to Jackson. Another strong run.
At the 41-yard line. I am a little surprised with that call.
Now, at this point in the game, when you know that not only is the defense working against you, but so is the clock, a run call here probably is...
Another run for Steven Jackson. He's going to get a yard there. King, who made the play of the game with pick 6. I have to say that's probably the play of the game so far. He's going to get his first tackle. Big 3rd and 3 here. And play action. Houston is going to make the play on the sideline. You know what? High. Houston jumping up there, making sure there'll be no chance to Avery. 4th and 3. Rams going for it here. Massive play coming up here with 11:52 remaining in the 4th quarter. Can our defense get a huge stop? They hand it to Jackson and he will bring him down, but there's a flag. And it's going to be a face mask penalty on Cliff Avery.
They'll move the chains.
And that's a painful one for the defense there. Physically...
Oh, and that is a brutal game-changing penalty. And just got some face mask there. I don't even know if he did. I don't think he did. I don't know, man. Maybe it was close.
You make the big mistake and give them a 1st down.
The way the tackle went, it looked like he did. Maybe he did get it. I don't know. Either way, that is a huge penalty. And now Darby will be brought down in the backfield. So they get a new set of downs, but they will lose 3 in the first play. Going to the ground again this time with Darby. And again over to Darby. This time he's going to have success with it.
He's brought down at the 21. A pickup of about 7.
We're up to this
And now it's 3rd down.
21 here, 36 here. And we'll be snapping this with under 10 minutes. Fake to Darby. Feely trying to get it across the middle. Incomplete. Now Bradford is back in the game. Pardon me. Bradford is going to miss across the middle there. And 4th and 6, they're going to bring out the field goal unit. They're going to attempt to make it a 4-point ball game. Brown from 38. And Brown is going to miss it wide. So we just missed a field goal. That would have given us a 10-point lead. And now they're going to miss a field goal. That would have made it a 4-point game. It remains 20-13. And Brown, another miss on this season for him. And we will take over here at the 28.
Gives it to the
Morris.
back.
So round of it there and get it up to 35.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's obviously huge. We want to use clock. We want to find a way to get more points on the board. Make it a 2-possession game. We are all over Calvin Johnson Jr. here. We're not going to allow us to get the ball to him. We're going to go on the ground. Kevin Smith is going to make a nice move, and it's going to be enough for the 1st down. Let's go. Beautiful done from Kevin Smith. First down. And we can snap this with under 8 minutes left. Continue to work the clock. We're going to go with play action here. Need to block, need to execute. Come on. Stafford is going to get it to Felton. He will make the catch. We get it to our fullback. Wasn't a huge winner there. Pretty small winner to Felton, but we got it to him. Quick little pass there to our fullback. And nice play. Definitely going to continue to work the clock here. Under 7 minutes now.
He'll get it again.
Kevin Smith the carry.
And he's tackled at the 48-yard line.
Ran down, hobbling off the field. 2nd and 8 coming up now. We get the halfback screen to Maurice Morris. And he's got a nice pickup, trying to cut it back inside. His first catch goes for 12 yards.
With that kind of space, it is just so difficult to try and stop the screen. The offensive line got out in front. That was nice.
We can snap this with under 6 minutes. We're working the ball downfield at around the 36-yard line here. Lewis in motion. And off. Maurice Morris, nowhere to go.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
We're thinking field goal. All we need to do it here, but we need more yardage. Try to go on the ground here. 2nd down. Kevin Smith has a nice run.
Runs for 8 yards, and so it will be 3rd down.
And we continue to run the clock down here. And 3. Read with the pass. Calvin Johnson Jr. makes the catch. First down. And we can continue to work the clock. We are in field goal range. Sure now, up to the 17-yard line. That is big. So we're going to continue to work the clock here.
Looked like he might have made contact with
Police
the
snap
offensive
penalty.
player before the snap. Here's the call.
And James Laurinaitis
Well,
making
that
a
certainly
mistake
was a bad
there.
break for the defense, but what a break for this offense.
Up the middle.
Smith shut down.
Behind the line. Here's a look at today's red zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash, the greatest smell in the NFL.
2nd and 7. Halfback draw from the shotgun formation. And Morris is just short of the first
Who
down.
appears to be shaken up.
There's Morris. He's down after the plays. And it's okay. Hopefully he's okay. Third and inches here. We're just going to try to get first off with a QB sneak. Stafford, did he get enough? It's going to be close. Here's a measurement. First down line.
He did get enough for the first.
At is a huge first down, people. And we are really running the clock down. We can take it to the 2-minute warning. But then we start taking timeouts now. And they don't appear to be. They will be saving them. But they're going to have to start using them here because we are in great position. Hold on to the ball. Get a field goal. Get in the end zone. Either way. And make it a 2-possession game and put us in extremely good shape. So first and goal here. Hand off. Kevin Smith protect the ball.
He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Nothing there, no problem though. No reason to pass. Just hold on to it, protect the ball. That is the main focus. The best is going to take it to the inside. And he's going to get in the end zone. Let's go. The rookie. The touchdown run.
And the offense takes advantage of the missed field goal and put up 6 points here.
And best. They have secured ourselves a win here. He's able to see the room here, the outside, and able to use his speed enough to get across. Huge touchdown there for the rookie. And the Lions. We fell behind 10-0, and we have extra point coming up. We have scored 27 of the last 30 points. We also have a 14-point lead here under 2 minutes.
The Lions, 27. The Rams, 13.
Closing in.
Summary, we'd like to let everyone know that
And
this is
a
brought to you
second
by
straight win.
Verizon.
Detroit Lions 2-30 over the 2008 and 2009 seasons, and a minute 47 away from a 3-2 start here at the 2010 season. Sam Bradford's banged up earlier for the Rams.
Flips it out short to
Gonna
his left.
get it to Burton, hit hard.
Second
Able to hold
down
on.
for the offense after that incomplete pass. Has a man to his right.
Complete to Avery. Houston will make the tackle.
The Rams will take a
There
timeout.
is a
That is
first
their
down
second of the
for
half.
St. Louis. It is not a first down for St. Louis. Pardon me. A 3rd and 1 coming up. They will take a timeout.
Short pass to his left.
Complete to Fells.
Still going.
And he will
I
get
can
rid
tell you
of
this,
it.
there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
So the Rams are going to need 2 touchdowns here in the final minute 30. Don't get beat deep. Come on. Focus up. Work's not done. Let's go.
Checks down to the short pass.
Gilliard, he's going to make the catch, but that is
That's simply good design
only
and
5
execution
yards. He's
on
going to
the
keep the
pattern
clock
that
rolling.
can practice to make sure that on
Under a
game
minute
day,
20 now.
they have that timing down perfectly.
Bradford goes deep, and he's got it to Avery. The ball is out in the end zone. The Rams scoop it up for the touchdown.
The trainers are going to assist him off the field, so not a very good sign there. But hopefully he's
Avery
okay.
hurt on the play. Hurt pretty badly on the play. We leave the field, but he made a big play here to give the Rams a chance. Coming across the middle, was hit very hard before he crossed the goal line. Ball came up just before he crossed the goal line. Big play. But Fells seeing it and just scooping it right back up here. So a wild play. We're trying to seal the deal here at home for our first home victory of the season. But we are not able to seal it there. Touchdown St. Louis. Minute 9 left.
Extra point is good.
And they're still in it here. It's going to come down to an onside kick. If they get it, they got a shot.
The Rams, 20. The Lions, 27. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the National Football League.
St. Louis won't have enough time to see the ball again if they don't get the onside kick. So this is absolutely it here. We get this, we win it. Let's go. Come on.
St. Louis comes out in the onside kick formation.
Onside kick. It bounces high. Scheffler has it. Scheffler's going to get in. No, no, no. And Scheffler. Beautifully done. Onside kick going a bit farther. Scheffler's going to grab it. And he's going to get down. And the Lions. Just a few kneel downs away from getting ourselves a victory here.
And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock.
Rams will take their last time out. And 2 more kneel downs will do it for us. Detroit Lions. Detroit's gotta be fired up here. Fans definitely excited. It's been a really rough previous couple of seasons for Detroit. The first 0-16 season in NFL history. The 2008 season for the Detroit Lions, and then not a whole lot better last year, 2009 season, finishing with a 2-14 record. But showed some real grit, real heart times last season. Worked very hard all off season. And we've got ourselves a 3-2 record after week 5. Final seconds ticking off here. Stafford's final kneel down will be the final play of the game. 27-20 is the final score. Lions win.
That'll do it from Detroit. Stay right there for highlights and stats. Here's today's Swagger Player of the Game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. Smell like a man. Man. Here's the play that rocked the stadium, the Doritos Crunch Time. Play of the game. Our final in this one is Detroit 27, St. Louis 20.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.
And let's go. Detroit fans fired up. The Lions are 3-2. We get our first home win of the season. Coming from behind, trailed by 10, and we will defeat St. Louis Rams 27-20. The Rams outgain us 332 to 310. We had more rushing yards, they had more passing yards. We had more first downs, and we won the turnover battle 2-0. Obviously, that pick six in the second quarter, absolutely huge play. I'd call it the play of the game. It's not the play of the game, it should not in highlight reels, but massive play there. They were a little better on third downs, percentage-wise, and we were 1 of 2 on fourth. They were 1 of 1. Went forward on fourth down, first drive of the game, and came up empty, but we'll find a way to get it done here in the end. We had a big time of possession advantage as well. 3-0 Rams after 1. They got up 10-0. Bradford to Darby, 44-yard touchdown pass. Big touchdown pass here to make it a 3-point game. And then right here, Bradford had just got knocked out of the game. Feely came in and pick six, an unbelievable catch by King, and returned to 87 yards. Hansen field goal the final play of the first half, a 7-point lead at halftime. People extended a bit here. They matched it with field goals. Big touchdown run here down the stretch. The Rams getting a quick touchdown drive. They needed the onside kick. Could have been interesting if they got it because they had just driven right down the field against us. But fortunately, we were able to make the play to seal it. Matthew Stafford, 19 of 35, 210 yards, 54% completion percentage, 1 touchdown, no INTs, a long of 26. Kevin Smith, 11 rushes, 56 yards. Morris had 8 rushes. Jaquan Best had 25 yards and a touchdown in the run. A long of 25 yards from Smith. Derek Williams led with 4 catches. He had 36 yards. Calvin Johnson Jr. and Aaron Brown had 3 catches. Brown had the most yards with 61. And Greg Lewis with a touchdown reception for us. Along with 26 to Brown. Louis Delmas led with 7 tackles. DeAndre Levy had 5. Mari Spivey had 4. Spivey had a big interception for us as well. Of course, Eric King played the game defensively. The huge 87-yard pick six. Absolutely a massive game-changing play. Potential 14-point swing there. Maybe 10-point swing. Jason Hansen was 2 of 3. Hit the crossbar on a long field goal attempt. His long was 41. 7 punts from Nick Harris. Maurice Morris, 4 kick returns. Scheffler had 1 recovering the onside kick to seal the deal. King, 4 punt returns. And Sam Bradford was 17 of 28, the first round draft pick rookie, 248 yards, 1 touchdown, no INTs. Mistakes came from A.J. Feely, who came in to replace him midway in the game. He was 4 of 13, 37 yards, no touchdowns, 2 INTs. 1 was returned for a touchdown, 1 led to a field goal to begin the second half. Steven Jackson, 11 rushes, 53 yards for him. He had a long of 17. Marty Gilliard led with 7 catches. Fells and Avery had 4. Steven Jackson had 3. Avery had 86 yards. Gilliard had 83 yards. A long of 44 to Darby. Defensively, James Laurinaitis led with 7 tackles. Murphy and Robbins and Fletcher had 4. And Josh Brown was 2 of 3 on field goals, along with 38. Missed one just wide. Donnie Jones, 4 punts for the Rams. 4 punt returns to 1 punt return, long of 22. Avery 2 kick returns, kick returns first, then punt returns. And that is all here from Detroit. The Lions getting a huge victory. Detroit Lion fans have had very, very little to cheer about the past couple of seasons, but excited here. Back-to-back wins, 3-2 record now. Let's go. Now the rest of Week 5 action going on. And we will get a recap of Week 5, and we will watch the extra point.
This is the extra point.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Extra Point. I'm Fran Charles from NFL Network. We're set to take you around the league with game recaps, previews, and much more. Let's swing it over to Alex Flanagan, who'll get us started.
Thanks, Fran. Up first, highlights and stats from the weekend's best games, brought to you by Verizon Wireless. Let's start in Arizona. The New Orleans Saints went up against the Arizona Cardinals. Drew Brees was in that zone that quarterbacks get into sometimes. He passed for over 375 yards for the Saints. New Orleans offense played sloppy at times, giving it up on 3 occasions. New Orleans up. Baltimore's defense came up big with 4 turnovers. Denver eked out a 1-point victory. The St. Louis Rams battled with the Detroit Lions at Ford Field. Detroit's defense had a couple of takeaways. Detroit earned the victory 27-20.
Let's turn to the standings now, specifically what's happening in the NFC North. Here's how the teams stack up for Week 5. Minnesota is currently leading the division.
All right, so it's time now to present our top 2 players of the week. Noshawn Moreno was the offensive player of the week. Here's a look at the defensive player of the week winner.
All right, Alex, thank you. Now here's a look at the entire slate of games this weekend. Great games are on tap for this weekend. Alex will give you a preview of the best matchups.
Dallas travels to the Metrodome to take on the Vikings. The Vikings are on a 3-game winning streak. Adrian Peterson leads the Vikings' ground attack. Baltimore goes to Gillette Stadium to take on the Patriots. The Patriots are on a roll, having won 4 straight. New England is the least penalized team in the NFL. Detroit travels to Giants Stadium to take on the Giants. The Lions are winners of 2 straight. Nate Burleson has been outstanding for the Lions this season.
That'll do it from the studio. I'm Fran Charles from NFL Network. Join us next time for the Extra Point.
This has been The Extra Point, brought to you by Madden NFL 11.
And that is all from Week 5. An exciting week for us. 3-2 now. We are second place in the NFC North. A winning record after 5 weeks. Detroit Lion fans very excited. Got ourselves a big challenge coming up here, Week 6 on the road against the New York Giants, who have a 4-1 record this season. Gonna have to bring it if we want to get ourselves our 3rd straight victory and really be able to compete this season. Huge win for us. Huge challenge coming up. Can we keep this going? Let's go Lions.